one of the things that I talk a lot about is bringing market forces to bear on the business of policing, so that in the end, I think the objective ought to be that the best police officers get paid more, the mediocre get paid less, and the worst get fired. We want it to be more like other businesses. In other industries, it's easier to get rid of people who shouldn't be there than it is with police officers or other public sector employees that are controlled largely by unions like teachers are the next example over that I think have a lot in common.
Right. So with you having been a police officer in your time, what is it that you think can be done on the federal level to affect the policing on the local level?
A couple of things. Obviously, it's not mostly controlled at the federal level. Most of what has to be done at the local level. But there are certainly things that we can do, both in terms of leading a national conversation, as well as at the federal level legislatively. In terms of a national conversation, I think it's important to get everyone to start thinking about moving police culture in the right direction. I think that it is going the right direction, but slowly. Even in the decade that I was a cop, I saw a little bit of progress. I just think it's awfully slow. And of course, anytime you're talking about a culture change, it's necessarily going to be slow, right? Sure. But we have quite a bit of progress to make in order to eventually better align police modus operandi and police culture with the underlying values of communities. I think that we need to do a better job with that. And there's a variety of things that we need to do at the local level. But a national conversation that gives cover to those local actions can be very, very important. In terms of more substantive, tangible action, I think that, something that you mentioned just a moment ago, not contributing to the militarization of police departments is important. This idea of giving leftover Army equipment to police departments, I think, is a bad look. I happen to know that most of it sits around without being used. That's the good news, that it doesn't typically get used, but some of it does. But merely the transfer of it, I think, is a bad look. I don't get the impression that there's too many communities out there with too many community leaders or rank and file citizens who are saying things like, what our police department really needs, is a couple of more armored personnel carriers. That would really help us solve some of our. That's not a conversation that happens.
So let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this: what is it? What role do you think the police have in our society today? Because I feel like we should probably start at the baseline.
We can start at the baseline, talking about what role they ought to have. Communities, people have a right to come together and decide that they're going to have a criminal code and how they're going to enforce that. And so I think that it makes sense at the baseline level for there to be a law enforcement function. I don't think that necessarily has to be in the form of public sector employees. Right. But, there's, and indeed, not only I was mentioning earlier that we need more competition for police officers, I think we also need more competition for police agencies. Where I worked, for example, the city only had two choices. They had us, the police department, or they could have dumped us all and hired the sheriff's office to police the town. And once in a while, they would remind us of that to try to hold us accountable, I suppose. But that's not a lot of choice. That's not a real robust competitive market to only have two choices. And a lot of that gets held back by state law. Most states, I have not investigated this in every single state, but for a private sector organization to bid on a contractual basis to provide law enforcement services. And I think that we want to create a situation where organizations can bid on those contracts. I understand that, the public sectors want to hold these agencies accountable. you're going to want them certified in some sense by somebody. I'm not suggesting, willy-nilly hire, 8 dozen people because they just assert that they can do a good, cheap job. That's not where I'm going. But we do want to create competition at even the agency level, not just the officer level. And state law makes it very difficult for either one of those things to happen. So, having said that, I do believe that there is a natural role that has to be filled by somebody in terms of fulfilling the community's interest in having a criminal code and having that enforced. I do believe that state law typically, well, in every case, goes well beyond the community's interest in enforcing a criminal code. First of all, by criminalizing far more than should be criminalized. I'm not a big fan of this idea that there can be such a thing as a victimless crime. As a libertarian, I've got a problem both ethically and operationally with the government telling you what you can and cannot do with your body. And in that sense, just on a moral, ethical level, I don't think that the government should be telling you what you can do with your body and then using a police department that has more important things to do, to be honest, to enforce that, I find really weird. If you spend a lot of time thinking about it, it's not just frustrating or angering. It's kind of weird that the state would use a police force to try to keep you from using drugs. I find that odd at the 30,000 foot level. But having said that, never mind the weirdness or even the morality of it, as substantial as they are, just operationally, I think you don't have to have been a police officer to appreciate the fact that the war on drugs has been a failure.